Zac Efron has dreads and people are pissed, but is it cultural appropriation?
Hey, did you know TYT has an app? Of course you do, you're smart, you listen to TYT. Download it right now by going to tyt.com/app. It's available in the iTunes App Store.
Zac Efron is rocking dreadlocks and people are pissed. And I don't know why, but yeah, his brother Dylan posted this Instagram pic of Zac rocking dreadlocks, and people are accusing Zac of cultural appropriation. Now, if you know the history of dreadlocks, throughout humanity, different people besides African Americans have worn dreadlocks. So the cultural appropriation thing, I don't know, but I personally think they look kind of weird on him.
Yeah.
Zac Efron's a pretty sexy dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the cultural appropriation in this particular instance. To me, that situation would be anybody who's not part of that culture taking that and saying, look at this trend that I started. I did this, right. I look good because I started this trend. He's just wearing them and he happens to post a picture of it. He's not owning it as, look at this trend that I started, look at how good I look in these. So in this particular instance, I don't really think it's cultural appropriation.
You'll hear stuff like, the counter argument is, listen, there have been dreadlocks throughout history, Egyptians, the ancient Indians, 1800 BC.
Germanic tribes.
And Vikings. A lot of people say Vikings, especially when you're white, you can say Viking.
White?
But let's be real. The reason that white dudes primarily do dreads is because of Rastafarianism, is because of the dreadlocks affiliated with like Bob Marley, without really understanding the full implications of Rastafarianism, what it means, the concept of Babylon, which like you as white dude are. You know, like cultural imperialism and the very things that Rastafarian dreads symbolize are things that you do if you're Zac Efron's being like, oh, try dreads. I saw it on a poster once at a head shop in San Francisco.
But we don't know why he got these dreads. Like my first thought was because I saw that he was shooting a thing with Matthew McConaughey. What if it's for a movie?
Yeah.
You know, like we have no idea why. Like when, you know when James Franco got his like cornrows for Spring Breakers, like if there had been no context applied to that, we would have been like, what? Oh, wow.
Interesting choice.
Do you also think though that because of how sensitive we are to everything racially charged or anything that's adjacent to something being racially charged, that's why we're saying this is cultural appropriation? Because I mean, I'm a black male and I saw this. Christina Aguilera had dreads in 2002 when she came back with strips.
She did.
So, and then Shakira has worn dreads, and Shakira is an ethnic person. I don't.
What?
Great point, Grace. That we don't know them. We don't know the motivation.
Yeah, the reason
but
why.
Should they be able to make the choice to rock whatever hair they want? And also, if we're going to be calling things cultural appropriation, then we as a society, or the people who are throwing that dagger, need to know our history on, as you just gave us, Brett, on that hairstyle. You know, to be like, I think it's a teaching moment to educate ourselves.
What do you think about when you hear a lot, like if you call everything cultural appropriation, then it really diminishes things
that are
yeah,
the boy
what do you guys think about that?
Yeah,
you hear that
absolutely. It's the same thing that when you have these young women are like feminism, I'm a feminist, blah 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 blah, but don't really know what feminism is. It's like it erodes from the conversation and erodes from the battle cry we want people to heed. You know, we should be very cautious now more than ever about using those terms, because then they fall on deaf ears.
Like, but then I think about the silence by Zac Efron, which might just be he hasn't heard about it yet. And I think about the response from Scarlett Johansson's team. Like that, you don't have to like take your dreads out immediately, but there should be some, or you know, pull yourself out of the picture, but there should be some kind of response that is at least culturally responsible and implies that you were listening.
Right.
Yeah.